We also have joining us here in the studio, we have Andy and Josh from the band Crooked Cash. How are you guys?
Hey, what's going on?
We're pretty good. How are you doing?
Doing well. I'm going to adjust this camera for our online listeners, get you both in there. And
word. Thank you.
And yeah, we're happy that happy you guys are here and you brought your guitars. And now you normally perform as a trio, is that correct?
We do. We normally perform electric as a trio with our drummer. He's aptly named the Cran Master.
The Cran Master.
Yes, sir.
Not as much of a story to that as you'd maybe think.
Oh,
but
you could make something up. Why is he the Cran Master?
He drinks cranberry-based drinks.
Oh, is that it?
Actually, yeah, he does. He does drink a lot of cranberry juice.
Oh, ooh. Well, that's good. I mean, he probably has a very healthy urinary tract, I would imagine, right? With the cranberry juice.
Yeah,
good
exactly. Yeah, he had to pass a drug test once. So.
Does that work? Does that work for that cranberry juice?
I don't think it worked for him.
Yeah, I don't think it worked for him.
Oh, well, that's disappointing.
Scratch that.
But he still continues to consume the cranberry juice regardless.
Those cranberry juice.
That's good. Yeah, that's good for you. That's good for you. So, do you guys? You've got instruments. Did you want to play something, and then we'll talk for a bit, get to know you?
Sure, why not?
Awesome.
Sure, yeah. We'll warm up. We're gonna do an original. It's called She. We usually do it very heavy, very electric. We're gonna try it very stripped down. Try a little different today. So,
Josh wrote this one.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, let's hear it. She, Crooked Cash.
No, she won't deceive me, no. She'll never leave me, no. She won't deceive me. She's the kind of girl that won't keep me guessing. Head in a whirl, stressing or depressing. Not the kind of girl to ask too many questions. And if I go out, there's no need for confessing. No, she won't deceive me, no. She'll never leave me, no. She won't deceive me. To keep her tied down is not my intention. And if she goes out, I know there's no messing. She's the kind of girl, sign of like a blessing. That's why it's for her love that I'm confessing. No, she won't deceive me, no. She'll never leave me, no. She won't deceive me. Yes, always believes me, yes. She'll always please me, yes. She'll always ease me. Yes, she'll always please me, yes. She'll always ease me, yes. She'll always please me.
All right, that That is she, Crooked Cash, in studio with us. Thanks, guys.
Oh, Matt, I think these guys stole a song I wrote about 30 years ago about my affair with Nancy Pelosi.
Oh, my goodness. Well,
Oh.
that's you did sing that on the show once. And,
I'm going to have to contact my copyright lawyers.
that was a very...
Well,
Josh, we better lawyer up.
I did find out that Nancy
Watch out.
did deceive me, though, you know.
She did.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's
On her way to screwing everybody.
that temptress Nancy Pelosi. Yes.
My former congresswoman.
So how long have you guys worked together as a band?
Well, I mean, that's kind of that's open to interpretation. Me and Josh started playing music together years and years ago, back when we were in high school.
Yeah.
He started playing bass. I had been playing guitar for a little bit, and we've popped around, did a couple of shows here and there, and then years went on. We stopped playing together as much, and then over the past couple of years, we had just decided to start playing again. Mm-hmm. And we recruited a couple of our other friends from high school, Cranmaster being one of them. The other one being Rob, who no longer plays with us, but shout out to him. He's a great guy, great musician.
Yeah,
And-
he was paramount to the start of this band.
Oh, really?
So
Absolutely.
yeah.
So you guys were a four-piece. For
Yeah,
a
we
while
were a
then?
four-piece, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But at the moment, we're a three-piece. The three of us have known each other, I mean, well, longer than I reasonably remember at this point. And I think it works pretty well. I like playing music with them.
Yep, yeah. Cranmaster, our drummer, he was always hanging out with us too,
Yeah.
and he never played an instrument. So when we started this band, we were kind of like, you're here at every practice, you're hanging out with us. We don't have a drummer. We're like, pick up some sticks, buy some drums, learn some drums, and
Oh, wow.
that's what he did for the band. And within a couple months, we were playing at Area 23.
Yes, up in
And,
Concord. Yeah.
Yeah, and he picked it up. He's been just growing as a player ever since.
Oh,
too.
wow. Cool.
So, yeah.
Cool. You guys, I assume you've each played your instruments for a long time, right?
Pretty long at this point. I've been playing for, I think, I was kind of a late bloomer. I started when I was 18, so I'm like 7 years in.
Yeah.
I'm probably around then too. I'm 22, but I started when I was 13.
Oh, okay.
So right around 7, 8.
Yeah.
Now, what makes somebody pick a bass as an instrument? And there's a ulterior motive for me asking this question, isn't there, Matt?
Oh, are you referring to how I?
Yes, you're a bass. Matt's a bass.
I'm a bass player. Yeah, I'll tell my story, but
But did you start with guitar, or did you just go with the bass?
All right, dig this. So 15 years old, tried to pick up guitar because I was like, guitar's awesome.
yeah.
And I sucked at it, so I was like, yeah, all right. So I was very irritated, so I gave up actually playing music for a while. I'm like, I'm never gonna do this. And then I met him when I was 18. I was a senior in high school, and he was like, I'll teach you how to play bass if you'll play bass in a band with me. And I was like, if you can put a bass in my hand and get me playing, I'm in. That's what I want to do.
That's the first acoustic bass I've ever seen in person.
Oh, really?
I've seen
Oh, no kidding.
pictures of them.
Yeah.
Here it is.
So John has a good memory. He remembers my story, obviously. Mine's not that much different than yours. I'm a bass player, but the way I ended up playing bass was, so when I was a kid, I took guitar lessons, but I was one of those lazy kids. Like, if I wasn't good at something right away, I got discouraged and gave up. So I took lessons for a while, but I mean, I can play, like I can play rhythm guitar and whatnot, but I didn't get very good at it, and I kind of gave up on it. And then in high school, I picked up a bass. I was playing with some friends, was just fooling around, and I was like, I kind of had a feel for the bass, and I was like, and I remember thinking, oh, 2 less strings and I don't have to know any chords.
Here you
I might
go.
be able
Yeah.
to do this. And I started playing and went on to play in a bunch of bands and whatnot. But I just I found it easier.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's same here. Same
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
But of course, the bass being the foundation of the rhythm section, along with the drum, is so critical.
Yeah, I've fallen in love with it. It's got I play a lot more guitar now as well, but bass is just very fun for me. I can really build off of it, especially we like to improvise a lot too. So
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
we like to kind of go into it with without too much of a plan. So bass I can really play around on.
Yeah. I checked out a couple of the videos on YouTube of live performances at like Area 23, and you guys definitely have that vibe where you there's a lot of room in your music for jamming and experimentation and whatnot. Yeah.
Absolutely,
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. Do you do all the vocals or do the other guys sing it all?
No, we switch. Both
with that voice of his,
Yeah,
like
well,
a Delta blues man.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Where did you get that voice? Born with it?
My parents, I guess, actually, that's a good segue. I'll shout out my dad here, Jim Tyrell. He's been on your show before, Matt.
Yep.
Jim's your dad?
He is.
Yeah.
I'll be damned. Oh my God. Yes, I've wow. Oh, I'll be damned. He's your dad. That's wild. I haven't seen him in probably 5 or 6 years, it seems like. Wow. Been a while. Yeah. I'd like to get him on here. Oh wow. That's very cool. So is he the one who taught you to play guitar?
Well, not necessarily. He's kind of the one who inspired me to, because living around a musician as a young child obviously is going to kind of make you want to play music.
Yeah.
And I started doing all that, playing trombone in school and stuff. And not until high school did I start really playing guitar. But once I started doing that, I really, like Josh, fell in love with the bass. I fell in love with it, and it just became, it kind of took over a lot of my life. There's not a lot that I do other than play guitar now.
Yeah. Now, is that a 12 string?
That's a 12 string.
This is, yes.
Yeah.
Is that, tell me this, because I hear different guitar players say different things about this. I've heard some guitar players say that it's quite an adjustment, but I've heard other guitar players say it's really not playing a 12 string versus a 6 string. I mean, what's your take?
In my experience, I haven't had too much of an adjustment. I mean, because with an acoustic guitar, at least I'm usually playing chords.
Yeah.
But even like doing some faster runs, like that, if it's set up correctly and the strings aren't, completely rusted, it should be pretty similar to playing a 6 string.
Okay. Do you always play a 12?
Oh, no. This is just my acoustic guitar for the moment.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Usually we do play electric. I like playing electric guitar a little bit more personally, but
yeah,
it's fun playing an acoustic every now and then.
Yeah. Did you guys want to play another song?
Yeah, you want to do your song?
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
I wrote this one. This is about my friend Josie, who can't eat red meat, gives her diarrhea.
Oh, that's really unfortunate.
It's not involved in the song in any way, but she specifically told me. She specifically told me when I wrote it that I need to tell everybody every time I play it. So
that's smart on her part, because that way, people aren't going to be offering her like hamburgers or something that she can't enjoy.
We don't have to throw her under.
Manchester. Don't give Josie red meat.
Right.
We don't have to throw her under the bus. I mean, it ails a lot of Americans.
Yes.
Okay? Red meat gives a lot of Americans diarrhea.
And you should limit your intake of red meat anyway. So
that's true.
So she's ahead of the curve in a sense. All right. Well, very good. What's the song called?
Josette.
All right. Crooked Cash.
Begin. Who knows if I would ever see your smiling face again? Always watching from afar. Who knows if we will ever catch and break the bars? Though we smile and we laugh. When you look at their face, you know these feelings too will pass. Can't I tell you how I feel? Oh, when I can't convince myself that anything is real. Oh, Miss Josette, I'm Miss Josette. You show me light I can't embrace if I'm not ready yet. Oh, Miss Josette. It's just what we get. Oh, Miss Josette. Why must there always be some kind of apathetic disconnect? I've lit my cigarette. You came outside, we smoked together, and you know the rest. All the days are sometime else. It happens far too much for me to see a difference now. In the end, I wonder why. I wish that I could find a way to keep my spirits high. When I look you in the eyes, I see an understanding so beyond your earthly smile. Oh, Miss Josette, I'm glad that we met. Oh, Miss Josette, you show me light I can't embrace if I'm not ready yet. Oh, Miss Josette, it's just what we get. Oh, Miss Josette, why must there always be some kind of apathetic disconnect? Begin. Life has gone on and on and on, but here we are again, like I'm right back at the start. I opened up and in the end it all just fell apart, like a mirror in a dream. Emotions shine like beams of light that dance upon the trees, reflecting what else life could be. Though we may feel the same, I'll never know what your eyes see. Oh, Miss Josette, I'm glad that we met. Oh, Miss Josette, you show me light I can't embrace if I'm not ready yet. Oh, Miss Josette, it's just what we get. Oh, Miss Josette, why must there always be some kind of apathetic disconnect?
Very nice, very nice. We have Andy and Josh from Crooked Cash in studio with us. Jason Fedderson says, I dig that song. Miriam Banish says in the chat room, very cool. Jenny says, wow, loving this one. Tom Blanchard said he really digs the 12-string. Oh, here's the comment. He says, yeah, how about that 12-string? Sounds great.
Thank you, guys.
J-Fed was asking, do you guys play birthday parties? He's got a birthday he's planning in September for someone.
You know what? We actually do. We have all the gear to show up to your house and play a show for you.
There you go. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, hit us up on Instagram. We're Crooked Cash NH. Facebook, you can hit us up. We're Crooked Cash. Or our email is crookedcash69@gmail.com.
Tom Blanchard said, great song. Thanks for that. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Where does the name come from? What is the meaning of Crooked Cash?
Basically, this is something that just kind of slipped out of my mouth too. I was with Rob, the other guy who was in our band, and he had a court date, and he had actually he was being like falsely accused of something. He had to go prove himself not guilty.
Wow.
And
too much. Was he accused
I was
of
falsely accused of libel.
Oh, that's true. I remember that.
By a prominent politician, but we don't talk.
We don't talk about that here. No. Was he accused of drinking too much cranberry juice?
No, that would have been Grandmaster. This is
Oh,
Rob.
this.
This is our former member.
Oh, the
yeah.
former member.
Yeah.
Right. Gotcha.
So what I told him though is I told him no matter what the outcome was of the court case, either we would either he would beat it or we would pay it with some crooked cash. And I was like, well, as a band, we'll take everyone's. The idea was everyone's dirty money, you know.
Right.
We want everyone's bottom dollar. You know, we want everyone's crooked cash.
Oh, I thought you were going to bribe the judge.
No,
That's how it's done
that's
here.
a little expensive.
not yet. We're a little broke for that.
Yeah, and that's a big risk. Yeah.
Yeah, big risk. Yeah.
Yeah, you might not give him or her enough.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, starving artists can't bribe anyone.
Yeah.
How much music do you guys have? Have you guys written a lot of songs? Or obviously, when you've got the full setup and you're playing a set at like Area 23 or somewhere else, you can like we were talking about earlier, you can kind of experiment with the songs and whatnot. But how many? Do you know how many songs you've written together as a band so far?
So as a band with words, we have like 3.
Okay.
Like our main. We haven't written a lot. We're kind of sitting on a lot of ideas.
Yeah.
But then because we started as mostly doing instrumentals and covers.
Yeah.
A lot of older covers, like our inspirations, like Santana and Hendrix and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then we kind of decided to push out a song or two after learning a couple covers and playing some of the bars and open mic scene. So we're a little slow with our songs with words, our lyric songs, but we have kind of a pile of jams. We're always cooking up stuff, but we're still looking to record. We've we're starving artists, so we've been looking for the right opportunity.
Yeah. Miriam is asking, what's an example of covers that they do? What do you guys do for covers?
I see a Grateful Dead hat.
I am wearing a Grateful Dead
Oh,
hat.
yes.
And man, I don't know if we do any full Dead covers. We've worked on a few.
Yeah.
There's definitely going to be some from us in the near future.
Yeah, we used to do Not Fade Away. But for covers, we do Evil Ways.
Yeah.
One of our popular ones.
Yeah.
Santana.
Yep. Lots and lots of Warren Zevon we cover.
Oh, no kidding.
I'm
great.
I'm
That's
a huge
always-
Warren Zevon fan.
Oh, nice.
I always wanted my song from Matt to be Excitable Boy, but it hits too close to home.
Yes.
Oh, the second verse? Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, Excitable Boy is one of our. We play that one.
That one's on our list. We've played that one live.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most of our shows we play.
Lawyers, guns, and money.
Yeah.
Yep.
We've jammed on that before.
That's a favorite of mine. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Miriam's a big fan. Miriam's asking if you would play a Warren Zevon song. I don't know, but I mean, are you guys? Would you guys be able to do that with this configuration, or is that something you'd need the?
I
Really?
don't see why
Yeah,
not.
yeah,
Which
we're
one?
allowed to
Which
do
one
a
would you
cover.
want to
We
do,
can-
Josh?
Do you want? Well, our main ones are "Sleep When I'm Dead," "Excitable Boy," or the Overdraft.
Got to do Excitable
So we
Boy.
gotta do
All right.
Excitable Boy.
That's the song.
Yeah, you know
Hey,
what?
stop.
It toes the line. I can sing that on the radio. So
There you
why
go.
not?
Perfect. All right. Awesome. Yeah, go for it. Crooked Cash, do an Excitable Boy.
Well, he went down to dinner in his Sunday best. Excitable boy, they all said. And he rubbed the pot roast all over his chest. Excitable boy, they all said. Well, he's just an excitable boy. He took in the 4 a.m. show at the Clark. Excitable boy, they all said. And he bit the usherette's leg in the dark. excitable boy, they all said. Well, he's just an excitable boy. He took little Susie to the junior prom. Excitable boy, they all said. And he raped her and killed her when he took her home. Excitable boy, they all said. Well, he's just an excitable boy. After 10 long years, they let him out of the home. Excitable boy, they all said. And he dug up her grave and built a cage with her bones. Excitable boy, they all said. Well, he's just an excitable boy. Ooh, wow, ooh, excitable boy. Ooh, wow, ooh, excitable boy. Well, he's just an excitable boy.
Very nice.
There you
Just think that was once on AM radio.
Yeah.
On a play. What do you call the type of play they keep playing? Well, they used to have a word.
Heavy rotation?
Yeah.
Is that what you mean? Yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of love for that in the chat room. Miriam was very, Miriam says in the chat room, singing along with my scratchy voice, which works for Warren. Yeah, she was very happy to hear that.
We ought to have her on my. We ought to have them on my show with Miriam.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Maybe they can do. We had a local artist on my show that had some success with a cover of what was it? Upside Down.
Oh, Upside Down by Diana Ross?
Oh, what's happened to your memory, man?
I don't remember.
Well, we can't talk about him anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
We
That's
have a
true.
long list.
Steph-
ESL.
Stefan Philbrook in the chat room, also a big Warren Zevon fan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll send you my information.
Yeah, and Jenny.
I have a work.
I know you're all out there.
Yeah, we
I
know
love
you're
Warren
out there.
Zevon.
Yeah, there's freaks like us. Out there.
Very good, very good. So now, do you guys have shows coming up?
Well, we got a few things lined up. The most pressing of which I think is the 31st. Correct, Josh? That's the first one.
The 31st of this month, March. I can't believe it's already March. It's crazy.
Yeah.
31st of this month. I think you've met Huey the Gecko
Yes.
on your show.
Oh, yes.
Huey the Gecko?
So
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So March 31st, we got a event called Gecko Fest at the River Hill Grange. We're actually headlining, which is very exciting for us.
Wow.
Huey the Gecko is hosting it and opening it.
Okay.
We have a band called Street Trash. They're a punk band. They're awesome.
Yeah, they're great.
It's a mixed genre event. So, and then we have another band from. Well, I think they're from Nashua. They're called What Has Science Done? And that's a progressive group.
Okay.
Progressive math rock type stuff.
So, yeah.
Real nice, diverse lineup of sound.
Yep,
you know.
diverse lineup. We have a pre-sale through Huey the Gecko. You can hit him up anywhere on social media or us, and we can hook you up. But it's $5 for a ticket or at the door. But capacity is like 50 people, so it's going to be limited.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Now, where is that happening?
That's the River Hill Grange.
Okay.
So it's literally in a Grange hall.
Yes, it's a Grange hall. It's a small one. It's on what is that, Horse Hill Road?
Yep, Horse Hill Road in Concord.
Outskirts of Concord. Yep.
Okay.
Lots of punk shows happen there.
Yeah.
We're hosting our own kind of just mixed genre thing. We kind of got our own garage groove thing. And then, we decided we'd throw a punk band, Huey's experimental electronic dance music, and some progressive,
Yeah.
See what happens. Mix the pot a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's our most prominent show we're pushing right now.
Yeah.
April 14th, we're at the Strand and we're playing with a band called Marvel Prone. They're a very cool band.
They've been on the show recently.
Right,
Yeah.
So you know them? Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
They're great. Yeah.
They're great. They're with River Sang Wild and Novakoi.
Yep.
Novakoi, we just had them on. Yeah.
All right, so it's a community, and that's a net. And then we're at the Cannabis Church at Charlie's Hill in Maine on April 29th with a band called the Golly Gee Willikers from Mass. We've played with them a lot.
They're great guys.
And that one's still we're pending some of the booking on that, some of the other bands.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll be a fun stop for us. And we're looking to fill the rest of our spring. We're looking for a couple more bookings.
Yeah.
So we're kind of casting our net out here too.
Yeah.
So,
excellent. And do you guys have any plans as far as recording, or is that still a little far in the distance?
Well, I would like to, for my own kind of neurotic personal sake, I would like to get a third song finished.
Yeah.
At least, fourth. The third song we can't really play on the radio. But the fourth song would round out a nice little limited release. We could go record it all. And that just that sits right in my head instead of 3 songs, you know?
Right,
Yeah.
Hey, where are you guys from? You're from Concord?
Yeah, we're from Concord.
Okay.
Formed the band in the little town of Pittsfield, actually.
The sleepy town of
garage.
Pittsfield.
Yeah, garage in the sleepy town of Pittsfield.
There you go.
But yeah, we're from Concord, and that's where we're based at this moment.
Pittsfield. You don't know the guys from Minus Chad, do you? Is that name familiar at all?
I don't think so.
Okay, they're from Pittsfield. I don't know if they're even still around.
We
They're
weren't
from
really Pittsfield locals. I moved there for a year, and
gotcha.
we set up in a garage there, and that's where we got all this
gotcha
rolling.
Yeah, Pittsfield's kind of there's not much out there.
No,
not really.
Not much out there. Did you guys we gotta wrap up soon. Did you want to play one more cover? Not to put you on the spot, but
well, sure.
if
what do you feel like playing, Josh?
We did a Zevon song, so Watch Somebody. Watch Star Somebody.
Nah. We need Crayon for that one.
Okay.
The drums are what make that one. What else do we do? You're always the one with the set list, Josh.
I know. No, we do Jumpin' Jack Flash, but I don't know about vocals for that.
Yeah.
And that one's better electric, I feel like. We could do we do Evil Ways. We could just strip down Evil Ways if you want.
Yeah, sure. Let's try Evil Ways.
all right, cool. A little Evil Ways.
Yeah, strip down.
Crooked Cash in studio.
You got to change your evil ways, baby. Before I stop loving you, you got to change, baby. And every word that I say is true. You got me running and hiding all over town. You got me sneaking and peeking and running around. This can't go on. Lord knows you got to change, baby. Baby, when I come home, baby, my house is dark and my pots are cold. You hanging round, baby, with Gene and Joan and who knows who. I've been tired of waiting and fooling around. I'll find somebody that don't make me feel like a clown. This can't go on. Lord knows you've got to change. I come home, baby. My house is dark and my pots are cold. You hanging round, baby, with Gene and John and who knows who. I've been tired of waiting and fooling around. I'll find somebody that won't make me feel like a clown. This can't go on. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Very nice. Crooked Cash in studio with us. We got Andy and Josh here. Very nice guys. And yeah, everybody in the chat room. Paulie Stone from Granite State of Mind says love it. And Miriam Banish says nice. And
yeah, we love Paulie Stone. We've met him on the scene.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Yep. Tom Blanchard says freaking awesome. And Jenny said that was excellent. Yeah. Great job, guys. Great job.